Hello, welcome again to Thingymajig's racing channel, if this is even working. We know that YouTube can be a bit tetchy about starting off videos, and at the moment I am seeing nout. Oh yes, I am, so I might be there. So hello, good evening. We are here with another group. They're called World Racing Community. And this is a new championship they've started, their flagship championship in GT3 cars and GT4 cars. It's the GT Challenge, round 1. And we are at Interlagos. You'll have to excuse me. I have literally bounced straight in from work. I haven't even sat down yet. I'm all discombobulated, you may say. So we're here at Interlagos. They've just started qualifying. I think it's 15 minutes. I'm just about to open up the Discord so I can find out some rules for you, because I don't know them. I should, I know, but it was one of those days at work, as you would expect. Oh, I was just on the regulations. Here we go then. World Racing Community, Season 3, sorry, GT Challenge. This is WRC's flagship racing series. The racing regulations: balance of performance will be on. Tyres are at ×3. Racing medium and softs needed. And the fuel is also at ×3. Car regulations: competitors need to select one manufacturer for the entire season. Competitors need one Group 3 and one Group 4 car from the same brand as detailed above. No VGT, pretend cars. Well, they're all pretend, but I mean, no imaginary cars. And legend cars are allowed, so it'll be interesting to see. I don't know who's in what. The format is lap-based endurance racing, qualifying for 10 minutes, sorry. Exception for longer tracks. A rolling start, and the events vary in time, so I cannot promise you what time we're going to be starting every Friday. And it races every Friday. We're going to hope to be live. They might tell me no. We don't really know each other. I was going to race in the series, but trying to run, I'm doing 2 seasons. Well, if you watch any of the others, I'm racing with the URL guys, and I'm racing with Amigos at the moment, and taking on a 3rd championship, it's just a little bit too much, I believe. So as a compromise to these guys, I said I can't race with you. It's just too much for my poor little body to take. But I'd love to do it live. I'd love to jump in. I don't often get a chance to do a live stream, like live as it's happening. Like we're watching this and it's on right now. Now, I don't often get that chance. So yeah, I'm taking the opportunity. So you'll see no Thingamajig out there making a fool of himself. But we're going to look at some delicious Group 3 cars. And they are going to be going at it around Interlagos for a... Did we find out what set time it was? We don't. 10 minutes of qualifying, I know that. It's lap-based, so right at the very beginning of the race, we'll suss out how long it's going to take. Is there anything I need to know? No, calendar. What was I looking for? Oh, how many laps it was. It would tell you in the regulation. It just says endurance, doesn't it? Right, it'll be a super surprise for us when it starts. You watch. I'm just flipping signed up to do like a 4-hour race or something. These guys. Right, they're starting to do their fast laps now, and we'll get to find out who these guys are. I don't know if I can post this in their Discord, which is weird because it's them, but there's no spamming. It's a big rule, so I don't want to encroach on anything there. So if you guys who are racing ever find this, hi, I'm Thingymajig, and I'm here to watch you like a voyeur. Sinister then. Let's see if we can guess the cars and how badly I know cars. That's a Dodge Viper, I know that. There's no faulting or there's no missing what that beast is. I love the dodge. They always make it crap in GT, so it's a brave move by Sinister. And we'll see how he does. This is the qualifying, and at the moment he's on pole by 9. He's by 9/10 with the 1:31.5. Next we've got Get Boosted UK. Get it on. He's in a Honda NSX. Is that an old Honda NSX? Is that the new old Honda NSX, the one they've just added? It may well be. It could be. I'm no expert. I've only seen it a couple of times, and it's always got a Castrol colour on it. So Get Boosted UK, he's second fastest so far, but he's lost more time. He was 9/100ths of a second, wasn't it? And now it's up to nearly half a second. How is Get Boosted? People are changing, though. They're all putting their lap times in. We are meant to be just having a quick brief. Oh dear, Get Boosted went the wrong way around that corner. Deacon Do, I think he's streaming on Twitch. If you'd rather have the aspect of the driver, then check him out. I think, is that a Corvette? Is it my Corvette? Yeah, look, I'm looking good at this. I haven't got the list up, honest. I am having to guess. Garuda is in a Oh, I said Lamborghini so quick. I think it is a Lamborghini, though. So we were watching Garuda right there at the very beginning, weren't we? So we kind of know his car. He's sitting fourth at the moment. 6 minutes in this qualifying, so there's not long left before we go into the epic race of epicness. I've not even had a chance to make a warm brew. That's how quick this has happened. At the moment, they're all using the racing softs. They did say they've got to use racing soft and mediums. I didn't really find any more in-depth rules than that. Salty, is he in a Ferrari, do you think? Without actually looking at the car, just checking out that livery, I'm saying he's picked the Ferrari manufacturer. Get Boosters in. Well, the fuel is where, I mean, the tyres are wearing. Is that just times 3? My word. My holy matrimonially, golly gosh. Racing Sim, he's in the Aston Martin. Looking very nice. It's a pretty looking car, isn't it? So Racing Sim at the moment, he's only a 10.5 off of Salty the Ferrari. And he's got 4/10 on Monjara, who sounds like a Disney character, I'm sorry. Monjara, if I'm saying it wrong. So, do you know what? I'm going to risk it for a biscuit. It doesn't seem right that I'm sat here chatting and about these guys, and they're probably not even aware. Well, I've talked to the main man, the boss hog. No, because there's no spam. It feels wrong. No, I won't do it. Look, I'm a good boy. I play by the rules. So Racing Sim coming up to the line. Is there anything more? Nat's whisker off of Salty now. And it's getting tight in here, boys. Monjara, he's 2.3 seconds off of pole, but only half a second off Racing Sim. He's coming up towards the line. That's a McLaren, I do declare. And he gets faster. He goes faster, and he moves up to 5th ahead of Salty. I mean, fuel might have something to do with this. Deacon Do is in the pits. Has he put mediums on, or is he taking mediums off? Oh, he's parked up. He's parked up. Sinister's still going around with the purples flashing on. Salty is moved up to 3rd. Sorry, Salty was on a lap when we saw him, and we pulled away. He's just done a 31.5, and he's moved up into 3rd ahead of Get Boosted, who we saw just putting those tyres on. This is his flyer. Is it his only chance? 9 minutes. He might get round and round again. It depends on how long they've got the thing off. He's he's just got a purple. Sinister might not be at the top for too much longer. Deacon Do has pulled it up in 2nd place, and MJ also has pulled the brakes. Garuda's just gone up to 4th, I believe. Behind Salty by 7/10. He gets another run at it, but those tyres are pretty shattered at the moment. Get Boosted is the man we're watching because he just flashed us a purple. And when a sim racer flashes you a purple, you take it seriously. You don't dilly-dally, you crack on. Another purple there, 6/10 up. It's his to throw away now. Heading up towards the line. Is he going to steal that pole? I believe he may. I believe he may, unless Sinister's, is it a Dodge? Has got an absolute rocket pack and NOS to go up the hill. Here comes Get Boosted then to cross the line with a 1:30.7. Takes pole by 4/10. Sinister's in the pits. He's done for the day. Deacon Do's in the pits. He's in 3rd. He's done for the day. Salty's parked up as well. Oh no, yeah, he's parking up in 4th. He's decided that's enough for him. Garuda carries on around. He still thinks there's something in this. Let's wait. Let's see. Let's see if he's onto something. So Garuda heading up the hill in the Lambo. He only needs 7/100ths of a second. Nothing. Absolute knout that. Can he find it? And take the Ferrari, the Lambo taking the Ferrari. What a story. But he does not, unfortunately. Garuda in 5th. And Manjara, he's on a run as well. He's got a little bit of the... Oh no, he doesn't even get to finish his lap. He was on purples. So let's have a look then. So Get Boosted UK sits upon the top throne with an NSX GT500. And he did a 1:30.7. Behind him is the American Sinistor. He's in the Viper, and he did a 31.2, 4/10 adrift. Deacon Do, the other Baloo in America, he's Corvette. Oh, ironic they've chosen American cars. He did a 31.5. Salty in 4th. Oh no, they haven't started yet. How long do they take? So yeah, Salty is in 4th. Garuda starts 5th. Monjara is 6th, Racing Sim is 7th, and MJW is 8th. Is there another one? Slushy. I didn't even see Slushy. I apologise. I didn't see the Merc. Sorry, Slushy. That's my bad. Right, have they started? I don't think they have yet. I don't want to miss it. 33 laps. There you go. 33 laps of Interlagos. Wet your whistle, ladies and gents. Get thyselves ready. Maybe they live in a gap so I can make a hot brew, a warm brew. But if I walk off to make a brew, you know it'll start. Maybe it started. Like I said, it's my first time hanging out with these guys. Only met them through Facebook. If you're wondering how to find your way there, put in, what are they called again? World Racing Community. They have loads of races. I've been in their Discord for about 4 or 5 days now. Lots of activity, lots of action. So, yes, strap on your bootlaces and get yourself into the World Racing Community Discords. Get yourself signed up. They do on Thursday. I think they were FF. They must be Group 4s if they're FFs, because Group 3s are all rear-wheel drive, aren't they? So yeah, Thursdays they do an FF championship, and there is others, but I haven't delved that deeply so far. Good to go. Is MJ asking, do we all Y? Do we all give it a Y or something? I'll give it a Y. Why not? Maybe they'll think that's Y rather than yes. Ah, there's an R. I like it. Racing Sim goes with an R. Racing Sim is the kind of man I can get on board with. He's the kind of man who makes sense down the pub. Ooh, it's tantalising. It's starting soon. We're going to be off for 33 laps, and they look quite close together, don't they? This could be a taut field with lots of action. Did Slushy just come right out at the end and do an outlap or something? Because he's I didn't see him on the track. How bizarre. And here we go. Sinister is just about to push the button. And here we go. How exciting. It's always nice meeting new people. Here we go, Interlagos then for 33 laps. It's a rolling start. I'm sure that's what they told me. Or what I read to you guys just now on a bit of Discordery. Not bit paper. Oh, do you miss paper? Get boosted then on the pole. Sinister in the Dodge, looking very sinister. In second, Deacon. Hold on, what? There's been a red flag called. Something's gone amiss. Are they going to go, or are they going to just quit out? We'll see. Well, Get Boosted's floored it. He's on the mediums. Sinister's starting on the mediums as well. Deacon Do also going for mediums. Maybe they're all softs on the Ferrari. The Ferrari could be an issue. Garuda in the Lambo, he's on the mediums as well. Monjaro's on the mediums. We've got Racing Sim on the softs. MJ's on the mediums in the Mustang. I didn't see him in qualifying as well. And Slushy is in ninth with the medium tyres as well. This is going to be very interesting. How's that Ferrari going to do? Salty's our man on the first lap. He's on the softs. He's one of the only ones on the softs. And he's going to want to make those moves earlier before these guys warm their tyres up. Because as soon as those mediums get up to temp, they're still slower than the softs, obviously, but they are more difficult to get around. There he goes, Salty around the outside, asking the Ferrari to grip on, but it does not, and Deacon Do survives another day with Garuda having close looks at the back of the Ferrari. Further down, we've got Manjara in the McLaren and Racing Sim in, I said I was on board with him, and he's got an Aston Martin as well. MJ has picked himself up a half-a-second penalty somewhere along the line in 8th, with Slushy chasing him down in 9th furiously. Get Boosted trying to maintain that half-a-second gap from Sinister as they head up to the first lap, and that was tidy, ladies and gents. No dramas in the first lap. It was beautiful. Salty on those soft tyres. He looks like the window may have closed for his opportunities, but he is giving it some welly down this straight. Can we change the cameras? That's maybe it. Oh, again, he loves the outside, but I just don't think there's enough grip, and there's not enough road there where he wants to go. Doc Brown impression. And Monjaro then all up and in his business. Garuda already through, saying gifted, thank you. Up ahead, Get Boosted. Oh my word, Sinister just, where's his brakes? He just late braked that bad boy right in there. And there was nothing Get Boosted could do except for just watch and wave. Wave and smile, boys, wave and smile. So Get Boosted now is in the sea of pushing and chasing, while Sinister is chased. On board with Get Boosted, behind Deacon Do, shoving the Corvette's nose in there, having a little look, having a Scooby, just out of interest, he says, just for science. I'd like to have a look at the inside of your Honda. So we've got a Dodge in the lead at the moment. We Get Boosted in second and Deacon Do in third. Not much between these racers, there has to be said. Garuda is in fourth with that easy overtake on Salty as Salty went off-road. And then we've got Monjara with his hands full with Racing Sim in the Aston Martin. 7th and 6th, we're watching there. Duke it out, and the Aston Martin having a little look. The Aston Martin's on the softs as well, and Monjaro on the mediums. He says it's tough for these guys. The mediums are holding up nicely, aren't they? MJ, meanwhile, has dropped back from the pack with that penalty that he picked up, and he has a Slushy to keep him company, and they're still fast time, so it's just a bad chance that they've ended up further back. Sinister all up and Get Boosted now. We've got to say it's an endurance race, and who knows who's pushing, who's fuel saving. You'd think on medium tyres. This is where I start trying to guess. This is the part of the stream where Thingymajig decides to start guessing. Oh my god, I referred to myself in the third person. Oh, I don't recognise myself. What have I become? Sinister then. It's tight, man. It's tight. The NSX just is eager eager to get up and at that Dodge. And the Dodge is huge in Sinister's hands. It is wide. And he's slamming it in the middle there. Oh, thank you. Hot Brew just turned up. From nowhere. Everything's good now in the hood. I'm going to have to put that spoon. Hot, but I'll suck it. That's what she said. While I lick my spoon of latte, I can tell you the Dodge is slightly pulling away from the Honda. So Get Boosted, not sticking to the back of the Dodge like he would like to. Deacon Do still in the fight with the top three. Win is still on the cards, lap 4 of 33. Then we have Garuda getting absolutely harassed by Salty. Salty's on those soft tyres, remember? He's got the fastest lap of the race. Oh, Garuda! Garuda went wide! He went wide onto the curb and he kissed Destiny with a big, wet one. So Garuda gets on his way and MJ has moved on up. Like M people, he's moving on up into 7th. Garuda. Where's Slushy? Slushy C. Where's Slush? He's got a half a second penalty. Garuda gets on his way then. MJ is starting to get in his stride with Racing Sim. We saw him last all over the McLaren, and that is still the case. Salty in 4th. Oh no, Salty's picked up half a second penalty. And we don't want to watch Deacon Do. Oh, it's getting tight up the top here. Oh, Sinister. Yeah, Sinister is in front. But Get Boosted pushing on hard, isn't he? We got to keep an eye on this little battle here as Sinister and Get Boosted absolutely duke it out. You've got to be very careful how wide you take it into that first corner. You touch that mud. I've found to my own detriment that it doesn't go down very well whatsoever. Not great. So Get Boosted then is chasing the man Sinister with Deacon Do a little further back now. And we're in a position we can start seeing their fuels, how they're doing. Sinister's on 3/4, Get Boosted just over 3/4. Get Boosted saving and fastest lap. And Deacon Do 3/4, but you know, American cars are usually thirsty, so the Honda, it might not be any kind of fuel saving. It's just the American lugs like to drink guzzle gas. But no, the Ferraris used a little more, and Monjara has closed up. Oh yes, Salty had that half a second penalty, didn't he? Oh, and now he's sliding around on those soft tyres. Monjaro is right in there, and so is Racing Sim on board with Racing Sim in the Aston Martin. Racing Sim's going for the move up the inside, but now he's on the outside. Monjaro, come on, camera. Monjaro having to be very defensive here against Racing Sim. It's not going to help him up the hill. Racing Sim should get the drive, and it's looking like he has. Has he pulled alongside yet? No, not quite. And Racing Sim, he's trying to get up alongside of Monjara on the outside as well to take the dominant position coming into the first corner. And even now Monjara isn't going to be able, he's going to have to stay defensive into the first corner. And Racing Sim, cameraman, give me a break. Thank you. And no, Racing Sim could not pull something off there around the outside, but thank God, because we would have missed it. Here we go, Garuda catching up with MJ. And MJ, hands full with the Mustang alone, not a lot, without the Lamborghini all over the back, buzzing around the back of him. Give the man a break. He chose a Mustang. One wonders why. And Garuda right in there, right on his chuff. He really wants some. And MJ's on the mediums, and so is Garuda. Garuda. He's just under 3/4 of a tank with MJ, just a whisker under 3/4. So has a bit more fuel than Garuda. Ooh, was there a wiggle in the Mustang? No, that's just how it changes direction, I guess. Oh, Garuda hangs it out, doesn't he? He loves to hang it out, or they. You never know. And Slushishi is in 9th place. And the Mercedes, a bit of a handful, looks like a handful. So get boosted. Oh, sorry, gang. Get boosters got by. Oh, I don't know why I'm using a controller, you know. I don't know. This is ridiculous. One of the benefits of doing live is you can have a keyboard and just pick who you want to watch. And I've not done that. How daft is that? What are we on? Lap 7 before I realised I can use the keyboards. Mark it down. It takes Thingymajig nearly 10 minutes before his brain cells actually... Well, look, in fairness, come on. Give me a break. I came in from work and literally logged on. It's thank God that the dude who runs World Racing Community, thank heavens he'd already mated me. I was going to say, all right, aye, Captain. Hello, me hearties. Aye, matey. He mated me. On the seas of the internet, he did bestow upon me matedness. And now we are mates. Yeah, so, thank God he'd already friended me, because I wouldn't have got into the lobby. Literally, I have just walked in from work. Well, not now. I've been home for a good 10 minutes, 20 minutes. But let's have a look. Hey! We're in business now. I don't know what other things I can do. I don't know if they've updated anything to be good, finally, but... Oh no, Sinister is really in trouble now. From Deacon the doing the do. I mean, American, he won't know, I imagine. Well, maybe he does. But in the 90s, we had a band called Deacon Blue. So it's really, that's what my brain goes to, Deacon Blue. I don't think they were crap, so they didn't do well in America, trust me. They were part of the Britpop movement. So Deacon Do is chasing down the Sinister, the two American cars. Now, they're having to ease off for fuel because the Honda is plush with fuel. The Honda is absolutely... He could throw some of that fuel away if he wanted. Doesn't need it. Is it a one-stopper, we thinking? I don't know. Where's the soft tyre runner? It's Salty in 4th place. No. I would say it's not a one-stop strategy. If that's the state of the softs, you've got to really look after them, haven't you? What you got to get to? 17? Lap 17? 17 to be safe? Man alive. And we're on lap 8 and those tyres look absolutely abused. Monjara giving it some, laying it out there, wasn't he, eh? I saw his back end hanging out. Those mediums are looking quite good, though. Maybe it is one stop if you take the mediums all the way up to, lap 20-something. 10 laps on the softs, maybe. Look, but the Racing Sim softs look absolutely fresh, bruv. Like they just got out of the laundrette, didn't they? So, Racing Sim... He's looking after those tyres fine, and maybe it's just Salty, likes to lean on them. I think the Ferrari does understeer a little bit, and it looks like he likes to get on the accelerator early with that back wheel. I think he's been lighting them up, coming out the corners. There, that's how you do it. There you go. He just demonstrated for us. Thank you, Salty. Great demonstration, well presented. Love it. So, Get Boosted then. Oh, Get Boosted's got half a second penalty. He's already pulled out 3 seconds on the two Americans, the Dodge and the Corvette. Salty then ruining a set of tyres, absolutely destroying them. Monjara looking, thinking, possibly Salty might shoot his bolt and blow those tyres too early. Oh, he's gone again. He's got to go and get them off. Hello. Look at that. Go on, Salty. Go get them off, mate. So Salty, he might have to get them off. He might have to get the tyres. He might have to have a pit stop. Look at the back end, or is that just his driving style? Are we just seeing what Salty drives like? If it isn't sideways, he isn't going. Because he's blasted past the pits. So obviously that is just his style. Handbrake driving. Brilliant. Get Boosted then, paid the penalty. and he's lost about a second on Sinister. And I can't help but think that there is strategy afoot here. Oh, Sinister's just jumped a mile ahead of Deacon Do. Deacon Do was right up Sinister's back end. So, yeah, maybe Sinister had a penalty or something we didn't notice. But Sinister on a push with Get Boosted in the lead. Deacon Do is in third spot. Salty killing a set of tyres. He's in fourth with Monjara in fifth, and Monjara and Racing Sim haven't been more than 3 foot apart this whole race, or maybe a bit longer. That might be an exaggeration. But Racing Sim absolutely going balls out up against Monjara, but Monjara's on the medium tyres. Fuel is pretty similar for the pair of them, but Racing Sim's tyres getting older, and there you go. Salty has too much. Oh, it's putting back. Salty's back end sliding out in every corner, and I saw him going across. Just go in and pit, bruv. Go in and pit, and don't push down on your accelerators so much when you're coming out the corner. Just lightly, touch it. Apply slowly. Oh, he might get a penalty for that. He was on the line, wasn't he? He was on the line. I don't know if they've got the pit stop penalties turned on. Get Boosted leads by 1.8 seconds. Sinister is in second. We're on lap 11 of 33. So what we've just seen, we're going to see again twice. We've got our first pit stop. That is Salty. That's a lap too late, in my opinion. And but he's absolutely destroyed that tyre. MJ in seventh now. Look at MJ flying high. Oh, MJ's just picked up a penalty. Oh, 2 seconds, MJ. Where'd you get that from? So Get Boosted leads with Sinister closing down. Sinister has started turning up the wick, hasn't he? He's decided to burn some fuel. Deacon Do in third with Monjara now in fourth, with Salty going cross-country, then pits. And Monjara still with Racing Sim, but now Racing Sim's tyres are good. Racing Sim seems he's fine. He's fine to go on with those tyres. That man must have a lovely, if it's a man, that dude, that person, dude can be universal. That dude must have a very gentle touch. He must, the massage he must give must be light and tender. So Racing Sim, though, he looks like he's starting to get bored of looking at the back of the McLaren, and he's starting to shift it now, use up the rest of those tyres. Half a tank of fuel. Get Boosted still leads. Sinister in second with Deacon Do in third. We're watching the battle for fourth with Monjaro in the McLaren ahead, and MJ's gone into the pits. His tyres didn't look that bad, but I suppose he has lent on that front medium quite a lot. Salty's filled the fuel tank up, which you would with an endurance race. It seems to be the right thing to do. And he's put a set of mediums on. Slushisi, I will get it right, I'm sorry. Slushisi, it's a great name as well, which I'm using in a terrible way. So after Salty's pit stop, Slushisi sees someone. MJ's just coming out of the pits now. He's going to lose position to Salty. He might lose a position to Slushisi as well. Slushisi doesn't look like he's ready for a pit for a while yet. 8th place. No, he's just about to stay ahead of the German, and he does. He does indeed. MJ then in 8th, and Salty out of the pits. Medium tyres in 7th, but he's 36 seconds behind Garuda. But remember, Garuda also has not pitted in the Lamborghini. Well, he hasn't pitted on the Lamborghini. Salty has. I'm just talking about the people ahead of him. I'm thinking of the people ahead. Racing Sim still knocking on the door of the McLaren, and the McLaren ain't answering. It's saying no. That door just keeps her banging shut. But Monjaro must be doing some fuel saving, surely. No, he's used up a bit more fuel. I thought in the tow. He's been literally in the tow for the whole race. But it looks like his tyres have passed their best now. He did a 134 35 last. He's been doing consistent 33s behind Monjara. Oh, he's dropped into the 34s as well. So maybe it can't be tyres. They still look fresh. Garuda's not that far behind him. 3.2 seconds. With 20 laps left. MJ has got past Salty. Oh, because MJ's put the soft tyres on. Sorry, I should have stuck down here, but MJ has stuck a set of softs on. It's such a weird way to go around the corner for the Mustang, isn't it? Just snaps. Doesn't turn, it snaps. And you just hope it snaps the right way. But yeah, the Mustang now on a set of soft racing tyres. And he's pulling away from Salty quite nicely, isn't he? Salty bringing the tyres up to temperature, obviously. Gently. He's bringing them up gently, maybe. He won't destroy that back wheel such if he's a little lighter on that accelerator coming out the corners. A penalty for Slushisi. It's the last thing he needs right now. But you got to say, damn, that Merc looks fine. And that is a fantastic livery that they have come up with. I'm old school. I just assume girls don't play racing games, okay? There's nothing to do with sexism. It's just I've never met a woman or a girl who seems at all interested in playing pretend. Well, my wife. She's the only girl I've met. There you go. So the references I've got to go by: girls don't like computer games, and they definitely don't like racing games. It's all pretend. Why do it? Get Boosted leads by 3.2 seconds. He's pulled away from Sinister as Sinister backing off again for another stage of fuel save. Who knows? I'm just not sure. It's a tough race to read, this one. Deacon Do. You can see the gap there in the hairpin. Oh, I was going to pull and hope to keep the same camera. There you go. With Monjaro in fourth, a Racing Sim in fifth, Garuda in sixth. A lovely little pocket of fighting there. And then there's quite a gap back to MJ, who has gone faster than he's gone before in this race. And he's pulling away from Salty quite nicely. That was, it started such a good race for Salty. 1 or 2 laps too long on the soft tyre, I believe. He'd be up there. Or he'd be back in the fight with Garuda. Wonder how the Lambo does with his tyres. Oh, his Lambo's killing the mediums. Racing Sims softs are better than the Lambo's mediums. Monjara, he's looking after those medium tyres lovely as well. Get Boosted, still not pitted. Another tyre whisperer out there, or it's the car maybe. Mid-engined, it is well balanced, I suppose. But Get Boosted, absolutely flying. He's not got the fastest lap of the race. That is held by Sinistor. But he's got 3.3 seconds on him. And I imagine you'd take the 3.3 seconds over the fastest lap. He hasn't even used his softs yet. So the fastest lap could still come. It could still happen. Sinister then in second spot. He's pulled away from Deacon Do quite nicely. The Corvette now in third, all on his own. With the battle. Oh, Racing Sim's got by. My good golly gosh. Can we see it? No, it's already happened. Sorry, guys. Oh, even live, I am poor. No, there's nothing to see there. Can we get rid of that? Thank you. So Racing Sim's got by. Monjara's dropped behind. Oh, Monjara must have made a mistake. He's four seconds behind Garuda. Garuda's fuel warning is on. And Racing Sim went in. Without the fuel warning. Oh, no. Oh, it looks like we're just getting the fuel. Oh, thank God it's gone. Thought we were going to have that for the rest of the race. Monjara back up ahead of Racing Sim. He's taking it a little longer. Racing Sim into the pits. Then Get Boosted. Still out there. Still leading. 3.6 seconds is still the same distance from last time we looked. Looks like the Viper is burning its tyres a little more than Get Boosted. A lot more. And burning the fuel a lot more. The Corvette, medium on tyres, not so bad on fuel. He may have been doing a little conserving there. Racing Sims put the medium tyre on now, and let's hope that Aston Martin purrs just as nicely. And it looks like MJ's got through. In the Mustang, yes, easily through. So MJ up another position. Hey. I wasn't having much hope for MJ at the very beginning, but he started... oh, that's a penalty. Maybe not. Yeah. So MJ just picked up a penalty for going a little wide. Taking it, pushed it too hard. With Racing Sim only 1.7 seconds ahead of Salty, and they're both on the medium tyre. This could get fruity. In a lap or two, we could have a lovely Aston Martin / Ferrari battle. Slushy has been into the pits. He's not topped right up. Is that the fuel to get to the end, possibly? But he's to put fresh tyres on, and that looks like the McLaren of Monjara, who's been in the pit. No, he's still not pitted as Monjara. Garuda does come in with the Lambo now, and MJ, can he get another position? Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. I think he is. No, he's come back in. Oh, he's got no fuel. That was just a quick dash on the softs. It's a tactic. He must be going back on the mediums, filling up and going all the way to the end. So that one must have just been to tick the box of the requirements of the race. Oh, did I just pull away when there was a move going on? Where was it? Friggin' hell. No, they weren't that close, were they? Sorry, guys. But Garuda, he's coming down the pit lane. It's going to be tight between them. There's Racing Sim. There's Salty. Salty's picked up half a second. Garuda's onto the track, and he's way ahead of him, is he not? Yes! Absolutely glorious for the Lamborghini, now in 5th place. And Monjara yet to pit. Also not pitting is Deacon Do. Sinister and Get Boosted, all continuing on. We're on lap 18 now. We are way over halfway. Deacon Do does pit, and he has the better fuel out of all. No, not Get Boosted, but he's got better fuel than Sinister. Monjara also decides this is the time to come into the pits. Garuda, he's not going to pick any positions up, I'm pretty sure. He's a little too far back for that, but you never know. No, he's not going to pick up positions, surely. Deacon was miles. Monjara is who he's aiming for. That's who Garuda wants, and he may get him, because Monjara was behind Garuda and Racing Sim at the time of pitting. I can't believe how much Racing Sim's lost on Garuda through the pit stops. So Monjara, Garuda up into 4th. Oh, he's pushed it hard into that corner. He may have picked up half a second, which Racing Sim will be very happy about. He got to see it firsthand. Monjara's coming down the pit lane. They're going around. This is going to be bedlam. It's going to be lovely chaos. And no, I think they're both through. Oh my. Oh my. But Monjara was behind the both of them. It weren't like we were going to expect a miracle. But Monjara's on soft tyres. The two ahead of him are on mediums. We think he's quite good with the tyres. He might be able to take those softs all the way to the end. It's doubtful, but he might. Sinister's in then. But Get Boosted isn't. Deacon Do, 44 seconds behind. I don't think he's going to get there, is he? Garuda then is going to be defending against Racing Sim. Oh, Racing Sim and Monjara nearly had a coming together, or they did. It looks like Monjara backed right out of that. And maybe the medium tyres catching out Monjara whilst he's on the soft tyres now. Salty is in 7th. He's moved up ahead of MJ, who's come back out the pits. Did he keep the tyres on and just put fuel in? Maybe he forgot to fuel last time he pitted. So it looks like he's kept the same set of tyres on and has just gone in for fuel. How weird. So Deacon Do comes along the final start straight, or the start straight, as Sinister leaves the pits. Sinister's not put fuel in. Oh no, disaster. Sinister must have clicked the button too fast. He's put the softs on. He hasn't fueled up. Is there a glitch in the Matrix? It's happened to a couple of them now. It looks like it happened to MJ and it's happened to Sinister. Can he get around? Can he even get around to the pits again, or is he going to run out of fuel whilst making his way around? Deacon Do, 16 seconds behind him. He's just about to get promoted to second place, and I bet you he doesn't know why. But, well, I think they're all on voice chat with each other, so yeah, he's probably well informed. I'm sure Sinister has announced to the room that he's forgot to press the fuel button, or the fuel button's forgot to work. Garuda in fourth. Can he get ahead of Sinister, with Sinister making a double stacked pit stop and having to drive around very slowly? Look at him, he's on the line, but he's going up the hill. The next place is the pits, but I am guessing he's on 0% fuel there. We'll see as he enters the pits. Deacon Do. Oh no, I thought Deacon Do was coming then. And it should pop up 0%. There you go. He was cruising, wasn't he? So Deacon Do moves up into second place, and Get Boosted hasn't pitted once. He's at no stop so far, and Sinister has pitted twice. And can Garuda, he's there, isn't he? Yeah, he's going to get it. Sinister's going to end up in this little battle, which will be lovely, wouldn't it? Monjaro on the soft tyres. And Salty looks like he's dropped behind Racing Sim. Has he? 35.7, 35.6. Racing Sim did a 36.8 last time around. But it does, I'm pretty sure Racing Sim, I thought they were ahead of Salty. I might be wrong. But Salty in trouble now, as Manjaro just blasts past him with his soft tyres versus mediums. And Salty might be conserving fuel. He might have to be just driving this bad boy home. Let's have a look how his gears are doing. No, he's screaming the balls off it. So if he is fuel saving, it's a funny way to do it. Get Boosted's fuel's flashing. He's going to have to come in, but man alive, he's got no fears. He can come in. He can have a warm brew, hot brew, fuel up, tyres. Play with himself a little bit, maybe, if he wants to, and then crack on out. He could crack one out, probably. That time he's got. Depends on how quick he is. You'd have to ask his wife. So Garuda then in third spot now, with Racing Sim in fourth, Monjaro in fifth. I didn't watch. Sinister's come out behind him, so thank God for that, because I forgot to watch Sinister coming out of the pits. He's fueled up now. He's put some fuel in it. He's still on the same tyres, the Racing Softs, but he's put some fuel in. He's got a mountain to climb in the next 13 laps, trying to get by all of those guys. Get Boosted, whoa! Get Boosted getting very leery with the curb there. He is pushing, man, you're pushing for now. There's no one chasing you. Sinister forgot to fuel up, and Deacon, oh, he's going round again. He's giving MJ a lovely little tow. I bet that's MJ's fastest lap. MJ, though, doesn't want to be behind him. Look at him. He's like, yeah, I'm a lap down, but if you don't get a move on, I'm going to... Is it clear you? Oh, that warm brew is absolutely cracking. It's still a little too warm to drink at the moment, but the first sip was absolutely divine. Deacon Do then on the push. He's 47 seconds behind the leader, but the leader has not pitted. What he needs is a big, huge, sensational Get Boosted spin out, where he rotates at least 3 times and then can't get off the grass and just keeps spinning out. That's what Deacon Do would like, but it's not going to happen. Garuda in third. I bet you he wasn't expecting that in the Lambo. Now that's pressure, isn't it? But he's just done the fastest lap. Maybe it was always part of the plan. So Garuda taking... did he take the fastest lap? He has. 1:31.5 in the Lambo. Racing Sim. He's ahead of Monjara. And Sinister. Sinister must be catching up, though, no? Unless he's got to look after his fuel. Oh, he hasn't filled right up. He's got a lot more than Salty. Has Salty got enough fuel to get to the end? Is he going to have stays enough? So Get Boosted does finally come into the pits. We don't think Deacon Do is going to get by him. I think Deacon Do's just a little too far back. Garuda in third. The closest battle we've really got is Racing Sim and Monjara. These two have raced each other. They've swapped positions in the pit stops, but they've been this close all the way through. But look who's coming. It's the Dodge. Oh, what's in car? There you go. Woohoo. I've got to remember the buttons. It's GHJKL, I think, for all the different views. ZXC and V for the replays. F12 used to be the best one, but it doesn't do anything anymore. Used to get their names up. Sinister making the move. I've gone on board. Oh, what's this? That's it. Oh, look how good that is. Yeah, sorry. We missed Sinister getting past Manjara. Shall I do a replay? No, because he's going to do Racing Sim at the end of this straight, and we'll miss that as well. Watching a replay, so we'll leave the replay. Just because you can do it doesn't mean you have to. Oh, and Racing Sim going very defensive against the Dodge Viper, but on medium tyres he cannot do it in the braking zone. And Sinister on those soft tyres just launches the Dodge back up and into fourth place. Next target is Garuda, 15 seconds down the road, and Garuda's getting fastest laps. Can you do it, Sinister? Can you catch him? Get boosted, back out again. 11 seconds ahead of Deacon Do. No problemo. No problem. So get boosted. 12 seconds, Deacon Do. Softs, softs, softs. All the top three are have gone soft, with Sinister also on the softs. Racing Sims mediums. Woo, Monjaro having a lag spike. He's on the softs. Racing Sim could be in trouble, but it looks like Racing Sim and Monjaro just know how to not let the other person by. Salty in seventh, picked up a half a second penalty. Oh no, Salty, what have you done? What did you go and do? What did you do? Salty really is pushing. He's on the edge. He's on the raggedy edge, ladies and gents. That's what the raggedy edge looks like. We are viewing raggedy edges. Get boosted, flying to the checkered flag. Lap 24 of 33. And that means we're down to single digits of this race. With Deacon Do in second spot. Coming up to lap the German Sushisi. Garuda, 11 seconds ahead of Sinister. Sinister does a 31.7 now that he's got a bit of open space ahead of him. But, and Garuda's dropped into the 33s. It's tight. Racing Sim and Monjaro carrying on their ongoing battle throughout this whole race. And I thank thee both for keeping us well entertained with your racing antiques. It was beautiful. Salty was in that battle, but when the back tyres go on the Ferrari is undrivable, it would seem. MJ, 33 seconds behind him on a set of mediums. He is hoping Salty has to pit, I imagine. If Salty has to pit again, if those tyres are absolutely shot, which, yeah, he doesn't like his rear wheel, does he? Doesn't like that rear wheel. Oof. So MJ, maybe seventh is still on the cards for the Mustang. He's going to get penalty. No, he might have been on the curb still there. I always think of it as the white line, not the other end of the curb. It's such a weird thing. So get boosted, leads the way, 31.7, 14 seconds ahead of Deacon Do. And I don't think Deacon Do is going to be able to mount a real attack on Deacon on Get Boosted. Garuda, he's driving fast, 13 seconds, 32 is similar times. And the soft tyres will die. Well, yeah, the Lambo's really using them. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Can he get that to the end of the race? That rear tyre looks very angry. Salty's in. He's had to. He's had to. What else can you do? He's put a set of softs on. He's not even fueling, is he? He's just going in new tyres and then out. MJ's through, though. That's all MJ needs. And Salty's got to do the work on the track. And it was about 8 laps he got out of his soft tyres in the first stint. His car's lighter, though, remember. The car's lighter, so it should blow easier on the tyres, one would hope. Get Boosted UK leads this race on the soft tyres. There is nothing going to stop him now. And I hope he's got his mum and his dad and his grandparents round to watch such a feat. So they can all look at him proudly and think, we raised a good one there, didn't we, Vera? Yeah, Arnold. So Get Boosted cracking on with Deacon Do. Gaining that second place, he still must be happy. Sinister, oh, we missed him. Oh, Racing Sims dropped back behind Manjaro. Oh, I'll see, but I can't promise anything. No, it's already happened, innit? He's already down in 6th. Yeah, sorry guys. Missed another one. Them two have raced each other so much. But he's dropped back, and Sinister's got past him. Oh no, Sinister's already got past him, wasn't he? I don't know. I'll just be guessing. But Racing Sim was definitely ahead of Monjaro. Monjaro now absolutely going into overdrive in the McLaren and pushing on. Racing Sim in 6th. Salty nearly, he's already got past MJ. That didn't take long, did it? Oh, MJ did an absolute woeful lap last time around, though. So Salty, that was handy. MJ's mistake is his gain. Woo! I wonder if Racing Sim's having to conserve fuel. Half a tank, I can't see that. I wouldn't have thought so. 6 laps to go. So Salty getting ahead of MJ with missing all the moves, for heaven's sakes. Get Boosted, cruising. He's got another fastest lap. Look at him, just reeling them off. Is he going to get into the 30s? 31.071 there in the Honda NSX 500. Unbelievable pace, isn't it? Deacon Do in 2nd place. 14.5 seconds behind the leader. And 14.7 seconds ahead of 3rd. It's 3rd that's the concern. Look, that was nearly, 15 seconds or something? 11 seconds at least, I remember seeing it. It is now down to 7.8 seconds, and Sinister may still get a podium yet. Garuda's got to be aware that his rear right tyre is an absolute shit show. Excuse me. I'm going to mute, sorry. So I'm going to have a coughing fit for some reason. I breathed in a bit of dust. I was just going to get excited until Garuda was going into the pits. Holy cow, it wasn't even that big of a cough, actually. Probably could have done it on the mic. I don't think you would have even noticed. But if it were wet, I didn't really want to, put you off your dinner. So Garuda there in 3rd. It's down to 6 seconds, but it's creeping, isn't it? It's creeping. It's not too concerning. Well, I don't know. He's just pulled another half a second out of him. Friggin' hell, Garuda. This is stressful, mate. Your tyres are buggered. Whoa, the car's sliding. And you've got a Dodge Viper chasing you down. Whoa, look at it. Drift King, Garuda. It's not the best thing for your tyre, but I suppose if there's no grip, then it's all you can do. But that's not going to last till the end, is it? If you're driving, if it's sliding around like that. Get Boosted is coming up upon Sushishi, with Deacon Do in 2nd, Garuda in 3rd, and Garuda is having some problems with grip. and rear tyres at the moment, very similar to the Ferrari. Sinister is closing in. He's got it down into the 5 seconds now. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. Before we thought Garuda might be able to hold him off, but it seems inevitable now that Sinister is going to close in. Whose fuel's low? Has that been on there all the time? I've only just noticed it. So Manjara, he's only 8 seconds behind Sinister. I'll tell you, if Garuda has to make his... whoa. He's all over the curbs, my word. Manjara and Racing Sims had to really back off. I don't know if he's got fuel concerns or what, but he has backed right off of Manjara. So maybe he's concerned that the fuel isn't going to get there, or just the medium tyres aren't doing so nice. He's got 49 seconds from Salty. He can back off all he likes if he feels like he can't get past Manjara again. Then why push it? He's got a big gap behind him. He's doing the math, ladies and gents. MJ in 8th place with the medium tyres, bringing her on home. He had a bad lap last time around, bless him. And Slushisi, well, I'll say bless him, he chose the Mustang. I mean, come on, how much sympathy can you have for the man? Slushisi, also he chose a Merc. Although I think the Group 3 Merc's all right, isn't it? It's the Group 4 one that was woeful and a bop. Get boosted leads. It's down to 3.7 seconds, and now Garuda. Should just watch Garuda. It's entertaining watching him try and struggle through a corner. His pain is our entertainment, I think. Chin chin. Oh, he's got control. He's got this. He's got this, guys. 3 laps to go. And Garuda clinging on in the Lamborghini with a tyre that doesn't want to play. And he's being hunted by a very, very fast Dodge Viper right now. Deacon Do is still chasing our man at the top there, who just keeps reeling on. Yeah, he's into the 30s. I said, oh, do you think he'll get in the 30s? Looks like he's going for a 29, ladies and gents. So Deacon Do, he's got to be happy with second, really. Sinister was all up and owning that until he forgot to put fuel in. Garuda then, oh, the back tyre's totally dead. How drivable is that Lambo now? I could imagine Monjaro might be in with a shout. 10 seconds behind with 3 laps, but I think Garuda may have a spin in his future. Oh, I'm good. I am good. It was obvious, wasn't it? I just didn't expect it to happen right as I said it. Oh, thanks, Garuda. That made me look brilliant. You probably didn't enjoy it, but it really made me look like I knew what I was talking about. Monjaro then closing in. This is the problem. Garuda just... Yes, Garuda is finally going in. He probably should have done that a couple of laps ago, but understand he gave it his best. Is he going to get out ahead of Salty? Possibly ahead of Salty. Oh, Garuda losing a lot of positions due to rubbish tyres. He wants to ring up Michelin and have a word about those tyres. They've sent him a set of faulty ones. And the Ferrari team, they want to have a complaint. So boosted in the NSX. Now, is that the man? Is that the machine? Who knows? It is new. Usually after they've added a new car, it's either absolutely woeful or it's too fast and they nerf it to become woeful. So it's all right. I had a go in it in the dailies. It was like mid-pack. Well, mid-pack for me. You have to, well, I don't know. He probably doesn't. I found out you had to go down a gear lower than what you would normally drive. The pickup wasn't good in third, so you'd have to keep going down to second gear. I think that's something to do with the turbo. He's flashing, but we are virtually there, aren't we? Deacon Do. Sinister then up into third. He made short work of Monjara. Or did we already see him get past Monjara? I think we did. Oh no, it was Garuda won it, and then Garuda pitted. And he ended up ahead of Salty by 30 seconds, so that's not too bad. Monjara then in 4th place. Racing Sim backed off. at the end of this race. His fuel's looking okay, so I can't imagine it was for fuel. Just obviously wasn't comfortable with the medium tyres. And Garuda then, a new set of softs, but too far back to mount an attack at this point, I would say, against Racing Sim. But I'm sure he's going to have a bloody good go at it, isn't he? And why not? He wouldn't be a sim racer if he didn't. So Get Boosted leads the way. Fuel's flashing, but I think that's fine for him, a man of his capabilities. 30.6 fastest lap, and he's just coming up the hill to begin his final lap. What a great drive from Get Boosted. Super stuff. Again, this is the World Racing Community GT Challenge. It's their third season, I think. I haven't put 3 on there because it's the only one I've streamed, so I don't want to confuse people flicking back through my old videos looking for the other 2 seasons. So GT Challenge round 1. What an absolute cracking round it's been as well. I'm sure there's a list of tracks somewhere Deacon do. He's also on his final lap. Sinister in 3rd. With Monjara in 4th. It's pretty much, there's no racing, I don't think, left after 33 laps. It's gapped out for one reason or another. And it looks like this is all the way it's going to be. So we'll watch Get Boosted. Coming around. I'm trying to get their Discord up so I can see if... Calendar, there we go. So this week, obviously, we're at... What? No, that's the FF, so I'm looking in the wrong place. GTC calendar, here we go. So as we see, GT Boosted comes up the hill to take the checkered flag. And almost, well, pretty much flawless race there from Get Boosted. A great race. Awesome stuff. Well done, Get Boosted. Deacon Do comes around. Oh, there's other people finishing in there ahead of us. No, we'll watch Deacon. We'll watch the top 3. I think it's MJ, but he's not there yet anyway. Oh, Salty's finished, sorry. Salty's crossed the line. Deacon Do gets himself 2nd place. Sinister's a little further back. Salty crossed. There's MJ coming up and over the hill for 8th spot behind Salty. Sinister is the next man on the track. He's coming towards the flag. Great drive. If you've not forgot to put fuel in. Almost flawless drive. And there we go, Monjaro. Great stuff in the McLaren there. Got it. It was in the battles for most of the race and got himself 4th. Racing Sim. He did have to save fuel. Look, yeah, on the last lap, he's got flashy fuels. So Racing Sim then needing to save a bit of fuel and gets 5th place as Garuda, who had to take that extra pit stop at the end there for the soft tyres, gets 6th, 7th for Salty, 8th for MJ, and Slushishi finished in 9th. Hopefully we can have a quick look. Oh, look. And that is Get Boosted's. He's a Haas driver, it seems. He got pole position and the victory. Well done to that man there. Grab that just for a thumbnail. I'm trying to up my thumbnail game. And then we'll look at the results. There we go. Get Boosted, 51 minutes, 26 seconds, and 69. I got carried away with the 69, and that's it. I couldn't think of anything else after that. He was the only man in the 30s, and get some ballast on his car. That's what I say. Reward him with ballast. You can't with Bob. I don't think you can do ballast in this car. I don't know. Deacon Do comes in 2nd. The happy gift there from Sinister, as he forgot to, or he got a little trigger happy and pressed the button too quick with the do not fuel or something. But Sinister coming home in that podium position. Monjaro in 4th place with Racing Sim finishing in 6th. Garuda, no, 5th, sorry. And Garuda is in 6th, Salty 7th, MJ in 8th, and Slushisi comes home in 9th. So don't forget, ladies and gents, if you want to have a go at these, I'm sure they'd let you in for round 2. I'm not sure, but you could always ask. Oh, I'm going to tell you round 2 as well. And then I'll wrap it up, because you don't want to be hanging around, do you? So round 2, 43 laps of Road Atlanta. A Road to Le Mans in the Group 4 cars. Friday the 14th of June. So hopefully, if they let me, join us next Friday. Maybe 7:30, maybe 8 o'clock, who knows, for another bash at the World Racing Community GT Challenge for round 2. Am I on? I just touched my mute button, because I muted, didn't I, earlier when I coughed, and then suddenly thought, I'm sure I unmuted myself, but I didn't check on the iPad. Okay, there's nothing more to say. That was absolutely fantastic racing. It's good to be live again. Not that anyone watched, but it just felt good. And hopefully, there'll be obviously more racing to come with the URL guys from Sunday night. And I can't remember what track it is. It's great, isn't it? Until I've been doing a lot of practicing. And then the Amigos guys next Wednesday in the Alfa Romeo 155. I think that's at Blue Moon Bay Speedway Infield Z. And then next Friday we'll be seeing these in the GT Challenge. Okay. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. It's really nice. And I'll see you next time. Turu, peace and love. Peace and love, y'all.